This is so stupid.
How do we manage to whitewash a white song? What is happening?
All was what? But what?
I don't think this is something they seriously did. I think it's
a
okay.
joke. Yeah.
Please, I hope nobody's actually doing this.
Oh my God.
You know what this reminds me of though?
What's
That new movie that Chloe Bailey is in.
No idea what that is.
Bailey.
Don't worry about it. Well, it's this new movie called, what is it called? What is it called? It's called I think it's called Praise On or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
And me and Natalia saw it, and I was just like, this is Let It Shine, but worse. In a way. Because like the plot is basically this girl who is like, she wants to be like a professional singer taken seriously or whatever. She lives in LA and she moves to like Georgia, like or like Atlanta. She moves to Atlanta to her other family members so she could stay out of trouble. But then she joins her cousin's praise group, like dance praise group or whatever, right? And the praise group, like they sing songs, right? But they're in a contest with other churches that also sing songs. Thing is, they're pop songs that they remix into gospel songs.
Oh my God.
And it's like and they treat it like it's a national tournament. And I'm like, there's no way. Who's doing this in Atlanta? No one's doing this.
That sounds like every single Disney Channel movie that has ever existed.
Yes.
But I'm like, Let It Shine did it so much better.
Right.
Because because the songs were original. They were original songs that they had. And some of the gospel songs were like they did like have some gospel songs that were already like pre-written or whatever, but then they would like switch it up to something more like original and new for the time and stuff. And what's his name? Tyler Williams or whatever. He was in the movie, and like he was doing like all these original songs. He did like this one rap, like all these original raps and stuff. And the premise is kind of the same thing too, where it's like he wants to be taken seriously. But he works in the church and he's like a preacher's son, and his dad wants him to just do nothing but like gospel songs. He's like, rap is the devil. This, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. I will not have rap in the church. You cannot, make rap gospel songs or whatever.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
There's a time that existed.
That's what I'm saying. That is crazy. And I was like, and that was around the time where I was starting to find out about like Lecrae and Andy Mineo and all. And I was just like, and I was like looking at him. I was like, no, it isn't. Like, it's not. No, rap is cool and it can be Christian and all.
Right.
But like,
shut up.
That's not stupid. You're
stupid. The talking dog at the church is rapping. Come on. But like, he wants to be taken seriously as a rapper, so he has this contest. And the contest is it's ran by a childhood friend of his who made it big or whatever. So she comes back to the hometown and she goes to the church and everything. But basically the whole thing is that he wants to prove himself, that he is like a real rapper and all that stuff, like inspirational, like all this, whatever. And also to his dad that like he can rap and he could fit it in the church. And there's also this other part of the plot where like,
sorry, I'm muting so I can get my audio right.
Oh, no, you're good.
You're good.
He like, he enters the contest, but she thinks that his friend is his rapper name is Truth, and she thinks that his friend is Truth and that he won the contest. So the entire time he's like faking it, right? He's not telling the truth ironically about who he is because he doesn't have the image or whatever, but like his friend does. And it gets to a point where like they have to tell the truth, like what happened, and then he has to tell the truth to his dad and all this stuff. But it was cool. It was a good movie. Like I think they incorporated the church side, the Christian side of things or whatever, and then like the rapping part. Because like toward the end too, there's also a rap battle that happens, right? Between him and like the rival of the movie or whatever that he has. So he goes against him and his parents are there. His childhood friend who made it big is there. All this stuff happens, And on the stage, like he proves like that he is truth, and then the world knows, oh, he's truth. Like he's actually truth, not the guy that was not his friend, but he's truth. And then toward the end, they go to church, and then they show like he was able to mix rap and gospel together, and it was cool. And then they had everybody came together. It was I feel like the way they executed it was better than how they did in the new sort of kind of version of that, of Praise or whatever the movie's called. Because like everything was like, it felt like it felt like nothing was truly original, because again they were taking like pop songs that were popular today and just remixing it and turning them into gospel songs.
Yeah,
and
I hate that so much. That bothers me so much.
Like the lyricism just wasn't there. There wasn't a strong sense of lyricism. And then also, there's like a rival church, right? So like the rival church is like cheating, and like the pastor's in on it, and like they're like these 3-time like national champions or whatever, and the pastor's having like this low-key beef with the other pastor who's like the main pastor of the movie or whatever, because like that's the girls' church or whatever. It's so weird how like, I don't know. And then like they get to the finals and they're on the stage and there's people out in attendance and all this stuff or whatever. And the rival church, they got like so stupid. They were I forget what song it was, but like they had like money and like these like fake money props all over the floor. They had a money gun. They were wearing like all gold, but they were like singing about Jesus. And I was like, what is happening? I was like, what are you talking about? No, okay, so in the movie, right? In the Praise movie, like there's a rival church, right? Oh my goodness. And the pastor is like they've won like 3 times in a row at nationals every year or whatever. And the pastor is like, he's like having beef low key with the other pastor, which is like the main group that we're with or whatever. And the rival church, they get to the finals and they wear like these gold costumes. There's like a money gun. It's like a song that's about money. Like the original song is about money, but they're singing about Jesus. And I'm like, what is happening in this film right now? This is not a real experience that I'm watching right now. And then I don't even. I'm just like,
I'm telling you,
Let It Shine did it so much better.
I'm telling you, Christian movies don't get it right. Maybe like 95% of the time, and this sounds like one of them.
They had Quavo in the movie.
Yeah.
I'm not watching a Christian movie with Quavo in it. I'm not doing that.
Oh my gosh! All right, we need to start recording so I can go to bed. So,
all right.